Today on Hopped Up Beer Review, we're going to be trying Hazy Snake Handler, a double IPA from Good People Brewing Company out of Birmingham, Alabama. Thanks for joining us. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Hopped Up Beer Review, the show where we give you our unprofessional and somewhat biased opinion about the beer we are drinking and reviewing. And we have a fun one today. Before we get there, I've got Jay, I've got Andy in the attic, and I am Ben. Appreciate you guys checking out this video. Gentlemen, what are we drinking today?
So today we are going to have the Hazy Snake Handler from Good People Brewing. It's a double IPA. So I think we should open it and start drinking.
IPA.
Indeed.
You mean DIPA?
Yeah.
What do you say out there in YouTube world? Do you say DIPA or DIPA? I would typically say DIPA. But that's Mia.
Do you call it an IPA or an IPA?
I mean, I call it lots of bad names. So typically.
With lots of big head.
Mm-hmm. Lots of haze.
Get a little
Yeah,
sweet,
so
citrusy scent.
Mm.
Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.
Lovely.
mm-hmm.
Ben, is this your first time to have this one?
It is. It is. Which I was very interested to have this one since we have had, I'm going to, throw this information out there. I knew you would get to it. We've had the Hazy Snake and the Snake Handler.
Oh, you know what? I forgot we did the Hazy Snake at the actual brewery.
Hey, good people, yep.
We reviewed Snake Handler first.
Mm-hmm.
And then when we were at the brewery, I forgot about that one. We did Snake Hazy Snake.
Right.
And now we got Hazy Snake Handler. And I will go over all the differences on those.
What we got?
So,
well, I will say this. Ben missed out on this one. You and I just happened to have it together when we were
a few months ago.
Yeah.
About three months ago.
Ben missed out.
Yeah, I don't remember getting the invitation.
You did.
Oh, okay. So this is double IPA. It is 10%. And they say 100 plus IBUs. Similar, it's interesting because I mean, is it made a little different each time, but it's always over 100. I don't know why once you hit 100 and more, is it hard to quantify that? It's a limited release. It is, it's only canned twice a year.
All right. We had a little technical difficulty there. So Andy was letting us know about the Hazy Snake Handler here. What you got, Andy? Pick back up wherever you left off.
Okay. So it's canned twice a year. This is based off of the Snake Handler, which is their year-round double IPA. And it's also 10%, 100 IBUs. Made from Columbus, Warrior, Cascade Simcoe, Chinook hops with an SRM of 9.6. Then they have, so this is the hazified, what they call the hazified version of the Snake Handler. Then they have the Hazy Snake, which is an offshoot also of the Snake Handler, but they increase the dry hops on that to reduce the IBUs. And that one comes at 6.9%, 25 IBUs and an SRM of 7. So yeah, it definitely was lighter. So definitely a little different. So we reviewed Good People multiple times. We started with Snake Handler, and we did the brewery tour. Did we do any other from Good People?
I know we did. It was either 4 or 5 when we were there.
Yeah.
So
Trying to remember.
they're
We've done their Oktoberfest.
yeah, we did their Oktoberfest
Yeah.
a little bit later.
So they're based out of Birmingham, founded in 2008. And according to Beer Advocate, the publication, they have the 4 highest rated beers in the South.
Are you going to let us know what those are? Is it the IPA? Is that one of them?
The IPA, yeah.
The standard, probably their standard IPA, maybe the Hitchhiker IPA.
I'll have to come back on another episode to figure it out.
They also have, I believe they're the largest brewery in the state of Alabama. They have acquired a couple of other breweries, and we've talked about that in the past as well.
Yeah, cool venue.
Yeah, right across from the baseball stadium, the minor league baseball stadium.
Maybe Ben, if he's on his game, we'll put a link to the review that we did on site.
Right there. Yep, and there it is. Yep.
There it is. There you go.
There it is. Of course, it won't be there if I forgot, but it'll be there. It'll be there. Guaranteed. All right. Is that our lesson on Good People, Hazy Snake Handler?
Your lesson is learned.
Thank you for that. So I guess this means I've got to go first because you guys are telling me y'all have both had it.
Yeah. Right. It was good times. Baseball, beer, no Ben.
Yeah, no Ben. Yeah, awesome. No invite. Yeah, I get it.
Hey, we even had Ty there.
Wow. Even Ty was there, and it is. All right. So yeah, I was, like I said, I was pretty interested to have this one just because we had kind of, I guess, the bookends of this, right? Having the Hazy Snake and having the Snake Handler. So this one definitely piqued my interest a little bit, even though it is a double IPA, which is, again, not the IPA guy, not always my favorite style. It really makes me actually want to have the other two again, honestly, because it's been a little bit, and I remember Snake Handler was one of the first beers that we reviewed. The first few, and I remember it being extremely bitter for my taste. I remember liking the Hazy Snake a lot better, just because of the haze and not so much the bitter. And so, going off of memory here, this one is, I think it's a good middle of the road, honestly. It doesn't have the bitter bite that the Snake Handler has. It has some of the hazy, obviously, that the Hazy Snake has. So, yeah, it falls in the middle. The bitter for me is not going to be my favorite, and does have a fairly decent punch from that standpoint. So, I think for me, I think it's a 7.5. I think it's a good in between the two. Really, I think if you like double IPAs, this is probably one you want to definitely grab for sure. So
I'll go since Jay supplied this beer. I'm kind of seeing a kind of a pattern with our doubles that are 10% and higher. And then you see IBUs are listed as very large, but they cut it. I don't know if it's intentionally cut or based on the types of hops they use, or it's got that sweet taste to it right at the end. And so I don't really get a lot of bitter out of it. And so you get that kind of that aromatic hop flavor and then finish off with almost like a honeyed type of effect. And so it's easy going. It does feel like it's a higher ABV on it, but this is easy going to me, you know, for such a strong beer. I enjoy it. I give it an 8.0.
Yeah, you stole a little bit of what I was going to say, Andrew. I agree with you. It's got that sweet flavor to it. It's almost, it reminds me a lot of like Bell's Hop Slam, where they have the honey in there.
The
I think
Gorilla
that's,
Knot from
yeah.
Straight to
Yeah.
Ale.
So you can see some little chunks there on the bottom too. I don't know if you can see those in my camera, but it's mine was that way. Ben probably shook his up. So
I think you probably shook mine up, actually.
Ben swallows it first.
I really enjoy it. It's a great beer, and like you said, it's not boozy to me, but you can tell it's higher ABV. So not something that would definitely be crushable by any stretch, but having one or two, no, yeah, this is not a beach or a pool or a lake beer. It might be one that you start with and move to your filler beers, but like I said, I really like it. It's an 8.5 for me.
All right, that is going to be an 8.0 for the Hazy Snake Handler from Good People Brewing out of Birmingham, Alabama. Definitely one you come across out in the wild, you should grab and try it for yourself. Let us know what you think. How close were we to what you come up with on this one? Be sure to like, subscribe, and cheers that notification bell. If you've made it this far, we would definitely appreciate that. Check us out on the social medias. Links are below. And come say hey in Discord. We have our own Hopped Up Beer Review Discord server where we chat about beer and life and beer life. So come join us on there, and we'd love to see you there. For Andy in the attic and Jay, I am Ben. Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates. Beer life.